Welcome to the Cyber Pro, where cybersecurity gets real, gets fun, and hopefully gets a little bit nerdy. This series that's coming up is all about the NIST Cybersecurity Framework 2.0, NIST CSF. It's the most widely adopted playbook for building cyber resilience. Now, before you roll your eyes at another government framework, hear me out. This isn't boring compliance. It's survival. We're talking what should be in a governed policy, how to identify what you have, protect it with layers that make hackers cry, detect bad guys before they drain your wallet, respond with speed and precision when chaos hits, and finally, recover stronger than ever before. It's like a digital phoenix that rises from the ashes. Each phase is its own episode. And when you put all six together, you don't just have cybersecurity, you have resilience. The kind that keeps businesses alive when others crash and burn. So smash, subscribe, extend those T-Rex arms. Let's become unstoppable together and dive into step one, govern. Hello, folks. Why do so many cyber attacks succeed? It's not bad firewalls. It's not weak passwords. It's not because leadership thought cybersecurity was IT's job. In February 2024, the National Institute of Standards and Technologies, NIST, dropped a bombshell. They added a new core function to the Cybersecurity Framework 2.0. It's called Govern, and it flips the script. Cybersecurity is no longer just IT's responsibility, it's a boardroom responsibility. If your executives aren't owning cyber risk, they're losing. NIST CSF used to have just 5 functions: identify, protect, detect, respond, and recover. Version 2.0 added govern as the foundation. Think of the old framework like a house that was built in sand. You can have the best locks, walls, and alarms, but if the foundation cracks, the whole thing collapses. Govern is that foundation. It defines who owns the risk, how strategy gets funded, and how decisions ripple across the business. It isn't IT governance. This is enterprise survival. NIST defines govern as the outcomes that provide the context to establish and monitor the organization's risk management strategy, their expectations, and their policy. Let me translate that for you. Govern decides whether your security is a technical checklist or a business discipline that protects revenue, brand, and operations. So let's talk numbers. The average cost of a data breach is about $4.44 million globally. In the US, it's believed to be more than $10 million per the IBM's cost of a data breach in 2025. Verizon's 2025 DBIR logged over 22,000 incidents and 12,000 confirmed breaches. Exploited vulnerabilities up 34% year over year. Ransomware still embedded in over half of systems intrusion cases. And downtime? Try $9,000 per minute in critical sectors like healthcare and finance. That's $500,000 per hour. These aren't IT problems. These are board level catastrophes. When MGM Resorts got hacked in 2023, outage lasted over a week. It's estimated they lost over $100 million a day in revenue. Customers were furious, shareholders furious. And guess where the blame went? Not just to IT. It went straight to the C-suite. So why are we not focusing a little bit more on the govern arm of the NIST cybersecurity framework? This is why govern matters. Govern puts cybersecurity where it belongs, right next to that financial risk, operational risk, strategic risk. When Target was breached in 2013, it wasn't just the IT team. The CEO, the CIO, both resigned. When Equifax got hit in 2017, CEO, the CIO, and the CSO all stepped down. Cybersecurity failure is business failure, and govern finally formalizes it as the truth. It's the foundation that says cybersecurity isn't IT's problem, it's the organization's problem. There are 6 pillars in the govern category. I call them the 6 pillars of not getting your CEO, CIO, or CISO fired. Pillar number 1 is all about organizational context. Know your business. Cybersecurity must align with mission, with stakeholders, with strategy. It's not how do we secure services and servers and apps. It's how do we secure our revenue? How do we secure our supply chain? And how do we secure and protect our customers? The second pillar is all about risk management strategy. Cyber risk is business risk. Your strategy defines how security will integrate into your entire enterprise risk management posture. It should shape product launches, should focus on anything around your mergers and acquisition deals, and it really should lean in with your partnerships. Pillar number 3 is about roles, responsibilities, and authorities. Who owns what? Who approves that budget? Who can shut down systems mid-attack? It's not an IT flowchart. It's a governance decision process map. The fourth pillar is about policy. The organizational constitution. Policies are created at the leadership level, informed by the IT department, but enforced everywhere. It's about culture. Bad policy can equal to shadow IT. Good policy equals controlled risk. The fifth pillar is about oversight, trust, but verify. Executives must review metrics, ask hard questions, and demand accountability. Boards should receive cybersecurity briefings as often as financial ones. And the final, sixth pillar is about the supply chain risk. Your security is only as strong as your weakest vendor. Target's breach came through an HVAC contractor. Govern requires vendor standards, contracts, and accountability. Now, govern isn't static. It's a feedback loop. Detect finds a threat, govern adjusts the risk strategy. Respond handles an incident, govern updates that policy. Protect deploys a new tool, govern ensures it's resourced and measured. Govern is that hub. The 5 other functions all become the spokes. So why should you care? Well, because govern elevates cybersecurity professionals. When cyber becomes the board level, you're no longer just IT. You're a strategic advisor. You get more influence, bigger budgets, and yes, better pay. So how do you implement govern? Well, map your current governance. Who makes security decisions? Identify your gaps. Missing board oversight, maybe a weak policy, unclear accountability. Build your business case, use data, and show the consequences. Start small, but be strategic. Quarterly board briefings, integrated risk reports, measurements, making sure that you communicate all tracked metrics to executives that they care about. And govern isn't about bureaucracy. It's about making faster, smarter, better decisions at the top. So govern is the foundation of NIST Cybersecurity Framework 2.0. It's the C-suite's wake-up call. And when leadership owns cybersecurity, everyone wins. So smash subscribe, extend those T-Rex arms, and let's keep building resilience one boardroom at a time.